Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for January 12th to the 24th. This is the 12th, and the pattern's forecast consists of a gradual progression of the pattern with an East Pacific and a Western North American ridge and a trough along the East Coast next week. Behind the ridge, heights are forecast to decrease along and just inland along the West Coast. But the models are also forecasting a trough near the Aleutians. So we're going to go to the end of the period. We're going to go to the 16th. And see, the pattern doesn't really change that much, but we have above normal heights across much of the nation as the flow flattens. This is European deterministics. And now we're looking at the European ensembles, the Canadian ensembles, and the GFS ensembles. Then we're looking at the ensemble means. And you can see it forecasts the same thing, a ridge in the west. And you can see our trough near the Aleutians. And we have our trough in the east. Now, the coldest temperatures are forecast from the plains to the Great Lakes and the Northeast. Temperatures across this region will average as much as 15 degrees below normal. The pattern favors a significant warming trend across the northern plains. The west will experience above normal temperatures with temperature anomalies of 5 to 10 degrees above normal. We're going to look at the period for January 15th to the 19th. Here we are at the 15th. Miles Summers forecasted a trough near the Aleutians. We have right here. And we have a ridge over western North America. And a trough near the East Coast. Miles and summers forecast above normal heights across much of the nation, as you can see here. Now, this is the European run. We're going to go to the end of the period. This is the 19th, and you can see the European has above normal heights, almost a zonal flow across the entire nation, with above normal heights, and we have our below normal heights or our polar vortex way up in northern Canada, and we have a trough near the Aleutians. So that's the that's the European. The European ensembles. The Canadian ensembles. Oh, we don't have some of the models in. We have the GFS ensembles. And here's the GFS ensemble means. You can see it has a zonal flow across much of the nation, and we have below normal heights across northern Canada. Now, during this time period, we're going to go to we're going to look at the temperature maps if we can get them to come up. Here's temperature maps, and we're expecting departures to be about 10 to 15 degrees above normal in the west, and about 5 to minus 10 degrees in the east. So during this forecast period, like I said, we're forecasting above normal temperatures across this region, below normal temperatures here, and again, looking at the temperature anomalies, this is what it's forecast to look like. For precipitation, forecasting above normal precipitation here and below normal precipitation across a large area of the nation. And then we look at the GFS ensembles. It's forecasting a pretty dry period during this period. We're going to go to the end of this period, the beginning. This is valid the 16th. And then we go to the end. It's still pretty dry across much of the nation, especially for the southeast. Now we're going to look at the period for January 20th to the 24th. Here at the 20th, the models and ensembles are in agreement forecast a zonal flow above normal heights across the nation. And we're gonna go as far as we can go. We're gonna go to the 22nd. We don't see much of a change here. We see an area below normal heights here, but generally a zone of flow with near to above normal heights. That's the European deterministics. We're looking at the Canadian ensembles, the European ensembles, and the ensemble means. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, this is ensemble means. You can see we have a zone of flow, and our area below normal heights are over northern Canada. So during this period, temperatures are forecast to be above normal from the Pacific coast into the Ohio Tennessee Valley, and temperatures are forecast to be about 5 to 10 degrees above normal. And then we're going to look at the temperature anomalies map. And you can see they're going blank. Okay, you can see. Why does it keep changing like that? You can see here we have temperatures about 5 to 10 degrees above normal in this region. 5 to 10 degrees near normal elsewhere. So we look at the temperature for precipitation. Since the GEF ensemble means are showing pretty dry period across much of the nation, forecasting above normal precipitation for this region. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for January 12th to 24th. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.